Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Doué, seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, he's been a constant thorn in the side of many a defence in recent times. I'm expecting to see that sort of willingness and drive yet again. And it'll provide his side with lots of options. That's what's really helping this team.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide, and he skips past his man, and he's being shifted off it. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cruyff, and here's Haaland, and this is Neymar, and he's lost his man, Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Haaland. That's going wide left. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kimmich. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And here's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Fantastic from Son Heung-min! A finish of true class! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Gençlerbirliği restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Marcelo venturing down the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide. Son Heung-min! And it's McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. Swings it across. Oh, well played, well played. Tries to pass it through. So what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. He is through here. And here's Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Boca Juniors have themselves a chance from the spot. A big, deep breath. Goal! Boca Juniors! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Boca Juniors have their lead. Marcelo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's had it nicked away. Kessié did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in a great position here. Pirlo, passing nice and neat. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister wins the duel this time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Doué stood his ground strongly. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Marino. Pinches it off him. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Boca Juniors are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more. Baresi. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has 2. So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Can he finish? Off the post! Now it's Neymar. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. And that's an excellent interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he's decided to go for it. Well read, nice interception. Fermin, never out of the action for very long. He's got away. Driven in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Boca Juniors perhaps contemplating their next change here. Takes the shot! Fermin, now it's Doué. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. And Kessié. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Spread it left. Neymar. Neymar goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Gençlerbirliği have their second corner now. Yamal with the short one. And here's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. That's good play. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Fermin.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It is a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Gençlerbirliği can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Neymar.
That's tidy.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field.
And that's a
number
good ball.
17,
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in.
Number 22, Zico.
Where it came from.
21.
Spread to the right. And he's definitely having a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Zico is there and he can pick it up. Oh, that's fabulous. It's roll! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Stood up well to him there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the number on the board is 3. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And if you do have a chance today,
what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Boca Juniors are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence look well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
It's anyone's ball now. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Cantona going face-to-face with his great run. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Del Piero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Irwin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min on a serious charge. Tries a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Doué. Well, that has not gone well. That's going wide left. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Threads one in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hazard, he has found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a promising position. Del Piero chasing after it. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp.
Boca Juniors have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Del Piero. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! Oh, there's a probing ball. Doué. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Del Piero makes a dash for it. Opts to play it back. Cantona.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
That has been slung wide. That's been cut out, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 4. Número 7. Número 20. Entran. Número 21.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Número 24.
Boca Juniors clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's gone for goal. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually...
And the keeper's given it away. Oh, now he can run away with it. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Irwin plays it short. Big chance! And no mistake. And there is your opener. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Azar with it. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Irwin. Nicely weighted ball. Boca Juniors, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the...
And Del Piero! And he's running through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Son Heung-min. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Kessié. He takes a shot! And he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. Boca Juniors, perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Del Piero. Merino. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Boca Juniors are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard with the delivery.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, what can they come up with here? Just too high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And they're on him in a flash. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Hazard. That is good progress on the left. And he's picked out the run. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
Ibrahimovic was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Número 9. Entran número 10. Número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
That was travelling. Boca Juniors clearly now in lead preservation mode. Short changes him with that pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
Boca Juniors nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Insigne venturing down the left. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's tidy. Lahm wins the duel this time. They're up to 5 corners now. Irwin goes short. Ah, such a clever touch. Succumbs to the pressure. And that will be it. Boca Juniors have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending.
Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So a breakthrough already. He might be in here! Shoots! Rodri. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Now it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. Son Heung-min going after that. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through. Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Spread it left. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's very neat. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Irwin. Son Heung-min. And here's Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos. Barcelona really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them? Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Irwin. And Son Heung-min. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vitinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Distributed tidily. Chooses to go cross-field. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. That is good progress on the left. Nicely weighted ball. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kessié. Played over towards the opposite flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Boca Juniors really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. It's a promising position. That's good defending in numbers. Opts to play it back. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Opts for safety. Goes looking wide. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Boca Juniors go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Boca Juniors can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
So we're underway for the second half.
Serán sustituidos por
Boca Juniors
el dorsal
leading
3.
courtesy
El
of the game's
dorsal
only
15.
goal. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Ball in towards the... Impressive jump! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for a runner. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Baresi. Kessié looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cantona powering forward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Akanji has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Merino is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
98.004 espectadores.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, well played. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rodri. Vitinha. And it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. Kessié with the slide tackle there. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. He stands tall and strong. Gerrard did just about enough. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Irwin goes short. That is good strength. Decent chance! Oh, off the bar!
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice physical challenge. Out for a throw. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And that has left him in a heap. He is through here. Son Heung-min showing good feet. And a chance! And a neat finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Palmeiras have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just...
It's counts! What a throw in. Howson does really well to win the ball there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. McAllister does well to get it back. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
McAllister! Oh, cracking effort.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Alexander-Arnold. Somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kimmich is always looking to break lines, and he has been fouled there. And here's Doué. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. It's Son Heung-min! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Boca Juniors have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Nicked it back promptly. That has not gone well. Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And here's Doué. Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Count. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Doué.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And that is his first, the first surely of many, many to come. Boca Juniors have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Cantona! And that would have been some goal.
Cantona can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Alexander-Arnold. That's the throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cantona. Konate gets a foot in here. Cantona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Howson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Threads one in. Now it's Yamal. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. And here's McAllister. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball's gone astray.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Merino
de acréscimo.
tries to play it through, and they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Irwin goes short. Incoming delivery. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Boca Juniors go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Boca Juniors are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then. Boca Juniors leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. McAllister, that's a nicely shaped ball. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Doué. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Foot in. And that's a throw-in. Irwin. And it's Merino. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Messi. And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cantona. That is good strength. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Irwin goes short. Nice interception, well timed. Now the ball, impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Insigne just eases him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. And it's Marino. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Fermin! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter.
Oh, what's he done? Just the keeper in his way. Chance, surely! Chiellini clears without hesitation. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Messi. Pelé making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Oh, perfectly measured that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's delightful. Messi, he's in a great position here. And he thumps it clear. Luis Suarez. And that could set him on his way. Now that's well seen too. 30 minutes gone. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's there! That was a given. It always was.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Boca Juniors truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Irwin. And it's Insigne. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, there's the clearance. Throw in. Kimmich. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Pinches it off him. And it's Lopez. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That is good alertness. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fermin. And it's been hooked away. That is lovely. And Messi! And he nearly went all... And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Boca Juniors come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! Lovely bit of skill. Boca Juniors, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Insigne. He is through here. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez. Messi. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Cantona simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So we have movement on both benches. It's just beyond his reach.
Number 19. Yamal.
Kimmich.
Number 30. Messi. Coming on the field.
Seedorf proves too strong, too smart. No, that's been intercepted.
Mbappe. Number
Threads
10.
one in.
Ronaldinho.
He's in plenty of space
Number
here.
7. Figo. Substitutions
And the
taking
ball is
place.
out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. PDRM, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kimmich, now the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a little off target. He's found space here, and that's gone loose. No way through. 75 minutes played. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Nice-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been slung wide. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And here's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goes down, but nothing given. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome...